The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Share with you a story that depicts Avram Avinu and what it means to do chesed. This story is told by Rabbi Yonah Mipistachia. He was an eyewitness to this story. He was in a hotel one night, an inn, and while he was eating, the hotel owner came to him with a chair and sat down and began to discuss his life. He was pouring out his heart. He says, Rebbe, my financial state is horrible. I'm going on bankruptcy. I'm on the verge of bankruptcy. The Rebbe says, but what do you mean? You have this hotel. He says, forget the hotel. No travelers anymore. People don't travel through this town. Therefore, I don't have any customers. I'm not making money. I'm losing money. As they're talking, there's a knock at the door. The hotel owner jumps from his seat. He runs to the door hoping, maybe there's a customer. Maybe I'll be able to pay some of my bills. He opens up the door. Who's standing there? A disheveled, raggedy clothing man in the wet rain. He looks at the owner. He says, I'm cold. I have no money. And I need a place to stay. The owner of the hotel looks at him. He says to himself, I love to do chesed. Please, come in. You could stay in my hotel free for the night. He shows him his room. A few minutes later, this poor man comes downstairs to the dining room, and he says to the owner, I'm hungry. I'm starving. I haven't eaten in hours. You have something to eat? The hotel owner says to himself, I'm min chesed. I love to do chesed. Sure, sit down. I'll give you a meal. He serves him piping hot soup with bread. For the main meal, he gives him hearty chicken. After this man finishes eating this good meal and he feels satiated, he calls over the hotel owner. He says, one more thing. I'm still very cold. I'm chilled to the bone. I need a good glass of vodka. Can I get a glass of vodka? But I just want to tell you, I can't pay for it because I don't have money. The hotel owner's thinking again. I'm a man of chesed. Sure. He wants a glass of vodka. I'll give him a glass of vodka. He takes a glass. And he goes to the barrel of vodka. And he pours in the vodka into the glass. And he looks at it. And he spills it on the ground. He fills up the glass again. He looks at it. He spills it on the ground. He does this 3 times. Finally, on the 4th time, he looks at the glass filled with vodka. And he walks to the poor man and he says, here, enjoy your glass of vodka. After this, the hotel owner walks back to his seat with the Rebbe, Rabbi Yonah. Rabbi Yonah looks at him incredulously. He says, I don't understand you. He says, you just spilled expensive vodka on the floor. 3 glasses worth. Here you are telling me how hard and how difficult your financial situation is. Why are you pouring vodka on the floor? He says, Rebbe, I'll tell you why. He says, when I do chesed, I want to do it right. I want to get the mitzvah the way it should be done. When he first asked me for vodka, I said to myself, what an audacity. Free room, free meal, and now you want free vodka? And I said to myself, no way, you're not getting vodka. But then I said I have to do chesed. So I took the first glass, and I was fuming. And I said to myself, that's not chesed. So I poured it on the ground. And the second time again, I said, is this chesed? Is this real? Is this genuine? And I said, no, it's not. So I poured it on the floor again. And I did it a third time. And I still felt it wasn't right. It wasn't genuine. It wasn't real. And finally, on the fourth time, I wasn't angry anymore. I felt that I was really, genuinely, purely doing an act of chesed. And that's when I gave it to him. This is what chesed is about. It's not about the other person. It's about me. I want to do chesed, but I want to do it the right way, the proper way, the real way, the genuine way.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org